Guys, welcome back to yet another episode of the PS2 Collector, episode 33 to be exact, and at the moment our total count is 245 games out of 4,376. 207 of my games are from Europe and 38 games are from Japan. And guys, on this episode today we're gonna reach a landmark of 250 games into the collection, and that is nearly a quarter of a millennium of games. And guys, trust me, it's been a very good and tremendous journey because we've seen some great legendary games that came out for the PS2, and we see some stinkers and horrendous titles that should be disgraced of calling themselves a game. And guys, I picked up yet another 5 games for me to show you on this episode today, and that is something that you guys do not want to miss. Stay tuned. Guys, so let's start off with the first game of this video, game number 246, and that is World War Z Iron Storm. So the first that caught my eye is the amazing front cover. Just look at that. Wow, that is awesome. So this game, for me, the graphics look really good, but what sells for this game is the story. And when it comes to these kind of stories, alternative history if you will, I'm a sucker for them. This story here is set in 1914. So it starts off with World War I, and guess what? World War I lasted 4 years, from 1914 to 1918. That was the duration of the First World War. But in this game story, alternative history, they've been at war for nearly 50 years, from 1914 to the current year when this game is set, 1964. They've been at war for 50 years. So hence the title World War Z, because the First World War never ended, and that caught my interest. So I like it when what if scenarios. So there's one show on Amazon Prime called The Man in the High Castle. Absolute amazing show about alternative history where Germany and Japan won the World War. So I like these kind of stories where what if this happened, what if that happened. So the main story of this game, you are Lieutenant James Anderson, and you must stop the Russian and Mongolian Empire from developing nuclear weapons and taking over the world. So this game is a really good game. The graphic has aged a bit. It is a bit edgy, so I have to say now, it is a bit edgy, but the story alone for me sells it, and there is absolute fun to be had. A really good game, and a very underrated game at that, and that, my friends, is game number 246, World War Z Iron Storm. Guys, on to the next game, game number 247, and that is AMF Extreme Bowling 2006. This might be easily the worst bowling game to ever come out, and I'm going over a tangent here. It's developed by Blast. Now let me tell you guys about Blast. Blast are known for making very cheap, uninspiring, and downright ridiculous and I'm lost for words. Like, how did Blast last this long? They released so much shovelware. They're a disgraceful company and should not be seen ever again. Thank God that they are out of business. The amount of abomination and disgraceful titles that these idiots released gets my blood boiling. So back to the game, AMF Extreme Bowling 2006 is bare-boned, has an annoying soundtrack, and you know what? You might as well play the real thing. You might as well play the real thing. Why would you want to play this game? Yeah, it's absolutely crap. No, back in the bin you go. Back in the bin you go. I'm not gonna promote these kind of games, and the only reason why you should get games like this is to complete a complete collection like myself, because I'm going for all 4,376 games. But guys, do not buy games from Blast. Look, I'm not even promoting it. I'm embarrassed to even show you these kind of games. And guys, game number 247. AMF Extreme Bowling 2006. Guys, on to the next game, game number 248, and it's a sports title, a winter sports title, and that is, hang on there, yeah, Torino 2006. So this game is based on the 2006 Winter Olympics, which took place in Turin. So the first thing that I wanted to do was to be the Jamaican bobsleigh team. Guess what? Jamaica did not compete at the 2006 Winter Olympics, so those dreams were shattered. And if you've not seen Cool Runnings, give that a watch. One of my favorite comedy movies of all time. It's about the Jamaican bobsleigh team, and I leave it at that. Absolute fun movie to watch. But for me, this game is based on, or attracts a similar audience, which is about winter sports. So if you enjoy winter sports, or you're a big fan of the Jamaican bobsleigh team like myself, give this game a go for only £1. You never know, you might just enjoy this game. Game number 248, Torino 2006. So on to the next game, game number 249. So this is a movie-based tying game, and that is Sum of All Fears, which was released in 2002, starring Ben Affleck and Morgan Freeman. And I've got to say, the movie flopped really bad. The movie was, in my opinion, a flop. Is it a terrible movie? No. Is it a great movie? No, it's right in the middle. It's very boring and predictable, in my opinion. The game, wow. So they use Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon's engine, but they've done one criminal thing. A first-person shooter without a gun on the screen. Just for that reason. Imagine a first-person shooter with no gun on the screen. I'm sorry. You're joining the bowling game. You're joining AMF Extreme Bowling in the bin, because that is a crime. And I've got a new thing now. Any game that commits a crime and tarnishes the legacy of the PS2 has to be accounted for. Don't buy this game. But again, I'm calming down. Calm down. Is it a good game though? For me, that how can you have first-person shoot without a gun on the screen? It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Imagine playing a game. Where's the gun? It's very poor designed. But yeah, it just plays similar to Ghost Recon, and for me, it's not a fun game whatsoever. It's just not a fun game. It's terribly designed, and it's a poor use of an engine, and it is what it is. A terrible movie creates a terrible game. They're both as terrible as each other. Two negatives repel. It is what it is. And guys, don't buy that game. Just don't buy it. Don't buy it, please. Just don't buy it. And that is game number 249. The Sum of All Fears. Guys, on to the final game of this video. Game number 250. The landmark game is, alright, the Dukes of Hazzard, the return of General Lee. So this game is a mixed bag. It's not a great game, and it's not a terrible game either. But if you've not heard of Dukes of Hazzard, they were a huge franchise in the late 70s and early 80s. So the game's humor and aesthetics is very 80s. The humor is very cheesy, and this game was released on 5, so it will be dated in that aspect. But the graphics and the gameplay are quite decent for its time, and I do like the missions, the objectives. It's very fun, and It's not gonna set the world up, but it's a very fun game to play, and that's what games should be like. I play games to have fun. If I'm gonna nitpick then what's the point? If I enjoy the game, that's all that matters. And I know this game did get terrible ratings, but for me, I enjoy this game. But if you disagree with that, leave it in the comments below. And guys, if you've not played the Dukes of Hazzards before, if you've even heard of them, give them a go, because this game is very fun to play. And if you're there in the 80s, this game might be just for you. The landmark game number 250 is Dukes of Hazzards, the Return of Generally. And guys, that's the final game of this video. And guys, can you believe it? 250 games down. 250. Wow, we are picking up the pace. And let me tell you right now, whether the game was released in Europe, I will get it because I live here. If the game was released in North America, I will get it. If the game was released in India, the Don gonna get you done. I will get it. If the game was released in Korea, Mystic Knights, I will get it. And guys, that's my mission. That's what this channel's about. And yeah, I'm hyped up. And I think one game that got me hyped up was that ridiculously terrible game, Expert Point. Don't buy it, people. Don't buy it. Please don't buy it. And guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. If you want to know when my channel comes online, please click on the bell notification below. Anyways guys, until next time, and don't, as always, as it always helps the channel, forget to subscribe. Take care guys.